Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the stream. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who we have in here already. Quite a few of you. What's up, Stuart, Giovanni? How are you guys doing? Doing like perfect. What's up, team? Was looking for a stream to watch. Awesome. Well, this isn't gonna be too long one. I'm just gonna do some Hall of Heroes and stuff. What's up, Mr. Hugh? Happy Days, Kevin Poon, Abdullah, Daniel. Dungeons will start on Monday. Yeah, that's quite awesome. I actually kind of want to do some dungeon fights. What's up, Axadiv? But yeah, dungeons, I mean, not that I particularly look forward to dungeons, but I guess I do a bit, because it's some cool stream material. I enjoy it. Okay, Halls of Heroes, epic. Let's choose our champions. Okay, after getting 6.3336 done in 200 units, I got the last 6 paths I had left in variant 1 done in 320 units. and 203 crystals. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. What's up, Mr. Thekiryu? How are you doing? I'm allianceless for now, Daniel. It's sometimes occasionally cool to go a while without an alliance, I suppose. Because you just can take the game so much lighter. You can log in whenever. You don't have AQ and stuff like that. You don't have alliance chats to keep up with. So which champions are we gonna play about it now? I do have some Mystic Dispersion on, so we can have a bit of Man-Thing action. It's alright, boy, don't worry, man. You're here, that's kind of a gift. And who else did I want to use? Do not want to use Gilly. Have a bit of Mystic Dispersion, we can have a bit of Voodoo. Oh, that's awesome, Andre. Thank you for the crystals. And, man, that's serious. Congrats, man. Taskmaster, he's only rank 3, but yeah, I suppose I can do a bit of taskmastering. And then I'll just want some relatively quick killers as well. A pleasure to you, love you video with Silver Lemon, even considering a little bit of love from the other YouTubers and stuff. Yeah, I mean, he's quite fun to play with. That's kind of like a bit of a guilty pleasure, because I do enjoy playing him, but he's not really the most versatile or useful endgame character for sure. Eventually you're gonna get the science characters, man. That will come with time for sure. And yeah, either way, who I wanted, I'm gonna pick Torch and Silver. So yeah, let's do that. What's up, Strongy Funny Man? How are you doing, man? Use that Cyclops? Hell no. Dude, how are you doing? You gonna answer Alex? No. If anybody has any questions, they can just freely ask them to me myself. I have no problems answering them, but nope. What's up, Sahin? The thing is, what he doesn't understand is Gamora. I only have maxed out 4-star, but we might do it. Anyways, back to the point is things that I did do, and things that I didn't do. And I have no problems admitting the things that I have done. We all have done some bad things. What's up, Goku? Oh man, I messed up. That's always happens, I get carried away. Okay, let's avoid this one. Special one, perfect. Except it's not. Now we messed up. Let's start all over again. Rank 2 Fury? Yeah, he's awesome, man. I love my rank 2 Fury. There we go. Feeling like sending you a Grouping Crystal? Sorry, but no. Have you done anything personal? Not really, no. I actually have been doing my best to kind of stay away. I unsubbed from his channel like a while ago, and I just don't. Thing is, I have spent quite a lot of time running away from kind of negativity, but that included him. Because who has the energy to argue all day? And like honestly, like again, I don't know if I'm all that bothered, to be honest, because like what can you do? Is just I refuse to be so kind of like negative all the time, I suppose. And yeah, if you ask me, I can answer honestly. Like I have absolutely no problem. I have never kind of like denied the things. Yeah, at one point I did, when it was fairly fresh content. What's up, Agorist? Alright, PP, see you later, man. Get alive. Why do people call him Lemon Surfer? It might have been my idea, to be honest. And yeah, I have seen some sort of charts about arena crystals, and they did seem quite interesting though. I'm sure they do these tweaks all the time though. Oh no, I was never kind of drink anything with Cowell, man. I have actually never even spoken with him myself properly. I mean, I saw, yeah, cause I was like a month in endgame, and he like never used to chat and stuff. What's up, Skywalk? Yeah, I probably will do a small giveaway at some point. Why do you take out hit at him? No, no need, man. Let him have his fun. Lemon, because it's kind of like a saying when something is kind of like bad. A lemon. Close to rank 5ing certain Iron Boy Jr. Nice. What are you still missing? Okay, so. Man, well, I suppose this works out better. Yeah, this will work. That parry duration is so long. There we go. Is Black Spidey good? Not really. You mean Stealth Suit Spidey or this one? This one is not good. Serious question, rank 5, Medusa or Venom? I'd go with Venom 100% in today's time. Did we do the dialogue discussion already? We did a bit of it. What does Cowell actually do for a job? He's something to do with dentists or dentistry or some stuff like that. I think he has his dental clinic. How many energy on one path went needed? Well, this is... I don't know exactly how much energy, to be honest. It's just like 1 energy per tile, and it's kind of like long path. And realistically, you hardly spend any energy because the fights take a while, man. Oh man, I messed up. Either way, kind of works. Nearly got that level 3 in the face. Avoiding... No! Avoiding all the drama? No, I'm just trying not to pay too much attention to it. Remember that people can only get to you if you let them. $16 energy. Thank you, Daniel. Hey, Geddy. Quick question. Should I spend all my units on gifting crystals or save some? Don't spend too much on gifting crystals. Honestly, I think in gifting event, the best thing you can do is get the milestones. Get the milestones by exchanging like boosts and revives and stuff like that. And then for most of the part, don't trade gifting crystals. I mean, if you want to have a couple, that's fair enough, but you get a bunch from the milestones either way. Would I recommend using generic on Namor? Yes, if you can 200 him and if you need him for prestige and such. Thing is, generic gems, as rare as they are, essentially are just another gem. And there is no point in treating them any different than other gems, basically. If you need something done in the game, go and do it. I do not know that, why he waited that long. He actually had repeatedly threatened me to do it a while, but... A 60 energy only after uncollected 100% completed. That's awesome. Will KT club back? No. Again, you can only let people... Well, I mean, people can only get you if you let them. And whatever he's trying to do is kind of like cool and all, but... No, I can respond to you. That's partially kind of a reason why I did this stream now, in case anybody has any questions. I have absolutely no problem answering them, but other than that, I just don't care for him or what he says or what he does. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. And if he thinks like I have some huge secrets to keep or he kind of like exposed, no, I never really denied it even. It's... That is what I did in 2018 and that is what I said in 2018. That's all accurate. Yeah, Novel looked really cool. I actually really like Squirrel Girl too, so I'm kind of excited and I'm happy that they're not insane prestige as well. What happened between me and I? Like, he just made some diss videos about me. Oh. Oh yeah, I just answered that to get a lot basically. Thanks, I have 120 mutant. I'm sure you can get... Do you have any generic stones to take him 200, man? Okay, please don't use Silver Surfer, use any other champ. Okay, cool. Let's go with Taskmaster. He made you question a few things, or you can ask your questions here and I can answer them. Nightcrawler is a god. He's not bad, but I doubt he's a god. Why does he hate me? That's a question you need to ask him. Come on, let's go. Now it's heavy, perfect. Medium. So yeah, Taskmaster actually got the job done quite well this time. Okay, so Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic to rank 5 and do, but I got gems. It really depends what you need and how big your roster is. For general use, I think Mr. Fantastic will give more value, but if you already have a big roster, then probably Torch. Whoa, the chat is going quite quick here. What was his goal? I wouldn't tell you. I mean, I suppose it's some grudge or vendetta. What's up, Hassan? How are you doing? Should I use my 5-star skill awakening gem on Stealth Spidey or should I save it? I would save it for like Nick Fury or Aegon. Can you please accept my friend request? So I'd like to send you a gift, but privacy. You can send me the gift if you look at my alliance, but what is your in-game name, Daniel? Let me know an in-game name and I can accept it as well. Because other than that, I have just too many friend requests, man. Oh, I'm no friend and I'm a victim of Arab Alliance. Can you trade? I'm sorry, I don't really have that much units to trade much. Since I started playing, he's pretty meh. He is. Thanks, Get Alive. Yeah, people are basically asking me about them right now. What happened in between me and him? Actually, nothing. I hadn't spoken to him in a really long while as well. Aegon or Corvus first, rank 5. Going for Cavalier. Both will help you immensely, so it's kind of like a matter of preference. If you don't play Suicides, I'd probably go with Aegon. Have fun, dude. Gotta go. Alright, see you later. Bye, Trilson. Tayo. Okay, let me accept Tayo. Need to get to T. There we go. I think that should settle it. Alright, Mr. Whips. Accept that one as well. Maybe salty because his Claire isn't best. Maybe. Saying my 3-star Cosmic Awakening gem just for Nova. Well, 3-star. The thing with 3-star Cosmic Awakening gems is you're gonna end up getting a lot of them. You just show yourself. Thanks, Jerry. Well, that definitely is greatly appreciated, Jerry. Yeah, don't worry, I don't intend to kind of make some sort of feud videos or whatever. That's also kind of like a funny thing, Kimbo. He has so far to date pretty much called out almost everybody. It's kind of irrelevant, but I followed UC Symbiote Supremist Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I think I showcased Scarlet Witch as a option for him as well. She's definitely capable of dealing with him. I gonna need 200, as close to it as possible. Whoa, we got a couple of gifts here. Tayo's coming in with 2 greater gifting crystals, dude. Thank you so much. And who else we have? 3 greater gifting crystals. Thing is, I can't really send you back 3, but I'll send you back 1, just like as a huge thank you, man. Because yeah, I'm kind of running down on units, and I'm probably not going to be able to buy that many. But obviously, since you send them over, we can open some of them. Right? This is a good 5-star Gambit. Is he any good? And sorry, not really, man. No, Katie, I don't really care about stupid YouTube drama. It is what it is. Just enjoy watching your channel. Thanks, William. The thing is, like, there are a lot of things kind of like I'd like to respond, because a lot of it is actually just pure bullshit, but I can't respond to it by not bringing more attention to it. Hey, 4,500, man, that's cool. JFIB Franks, thank you so much. Your exams are over, so you're really relaxed now. I bet, man. My working week is over, so I'm cool as well. I'm not going back to work this year. I'm so happy about it. How am I doing lately? I'm still ill, man. I'll be honest, like, I spent most of the day today in bed till like 2 PM because I was just feeling rough and I couldn't fall asleep last night. But I'm sure it'll get better. Can I accept you so I can send me some reviews? Sure, I can. Oh, 500k, man. That's cool. But it's a 4-star chance. But hey, 500,000 gold ain't bad. So I got some of that stuff. It's definitely appreciated. And there's another one. Okay, let's open this one as well and see what happens. It's a lot of gold though. Everybody's loading up on gold around this time of the year, aren't they? What's up, Cancer? Kainer? Ates? Is it like Atesh? Because my language, Latvian language, has similar signs. Which country am I from? I'm from Latvia. It's cold. It's quite alright actually. It's gotten more mild. It used to be cold. It was colder last month basically. Tier 4 class catalyst crystal. Well, you can never have enough of those. I'm not going to be mad about. I need to remove some friends, I think. Who I can't remove safely. Demon Titan. See you later, dude. G-Man, sorry man. Kabam CEO. Sorry, my man. And what else we have? Well, I suppose this might as well happen. And legendary. Do we? What's your in-game name? Call me LaFleur. Don't remove you. Can accept this because hey, I'm not gonna pretend to be above free refills, man. Okay, let's get back in there. Have I gotten 6-star Kang? No, I wish, man. I only pulled 4-star Kang, but he was maxed out already, so that didn't really do too much. Would I rank 5 M or Colossus? That's actually a really good one. I would have previously definitely said M, but I'm liking Colossus more and more. It's kind of a tricky one. I guess it kind of depends who else you have ranked, but overall on paper, I'd probably still kind of go with Emma. How good is Surfer really? Not really good. Surfer is kind of like middle of the pack character. You can kind of look at Surfer as a Ronin, for instance. He's quite fun to play, he's some utility, nothing great. And basically like that. He's an average champion of the year. He's not the worst by any means, but he's nowhere near the best either. Yeah, that friend limit is quite awful. That was called a few KTs, sorry man. Like just tries to create drama to get views, he's gonna... yeah, I mean, again, he can do whatever he wants. So who are we gonna use here? I'm gonna use this with a pre-fight ability. Should I rank 5 my unduped Captain Marvel movie? Do you have Nick Fury ranked up? And yeah, guys, I have only gotten a 4-star Kang. I have not gotten any 5 or 6 stars. But actually, those crystals have been quite rubbish to me. I haven't had like any of the huge jackpots with like massive amounts of 6-star shards, any 5-star or 6-star champion, no awakening gems, nothing. I think I have opened about 40 total, which most of them I just got like straight up gifted. Like I got 20 gifted to me from my alliance leader, which is really nice of him. And then you got like 8 or something from the milestones, and then I purchased like 10, I think. Well, not purchased, exchanged. What's up, Kiki? How you doing? What's up, Shahir Khan? Wouldn't that be the dream, Moonnet? What question, man? William, which question was gonna be your question? Tell you something, maybe it's true, but when you open Greater Gifting Crystal and you get Mutant ISO, the next item will probably... Ooh, that's interesting, but unfortunately there's no way to control which ISO you get. Mystic Dispersion do much for magic. In certain situations and matchups, it does a lot for Magic's cheese when you spam level 3s, and it helps obviously in some matchups, but not that much. You can perfectly fine run Magic without it. Mystic Dispersion, like, it's not like Voodoo or Man-Thing or stuff like that where really needed. Okay, there are quite a lot of crystals. Not crystals, I mean. I'm gonna tell you something, maybe it's true, I don't know, but when you open... Oh, I read that. How no 5-star at rank 3, but I have tier 2 alpha expiring. Where can I get tier 4 class catalysts fast? Greater Gifting Crystals, seemingly. If you don't mind spending. Other than that, I don't think there is a particular way to get them fast. No, first 90% is not really doable with Captain America Infinity War. You need some other solutions. Now I need to go because I was working all day. I'm so tired. Alright, Daniel, I'll see you later, man. Besides, man, don't worry about it. You don't have to send me anything. Obviously, I'm thankful and grateful, but don't worry about it. And thank you very much for tuning in. Watch all your videos, keep up with the majority of the YouTubers. Have been playing the game for 4 years and I'm in high tier rally, so I have to ask, where are you? Oh, I used to be. I can answer that. I used to do that for about 2017 and 18 at some point as well. I started basically just by a couple of buddies asking me to do some content for them, and then it kind of picked up for a while and I did it. I've never denied it, I will not deny it. And since you can easily say that you are basically a result of all your decisions and experience to date, I don't even particularly regret it, man. I did what I had to do and it helped me a lot in life. It helped me to deal with different things and problems. And without it, I wouldn't be the same today, so. Rank 3 and Duke's Hood? Why not? I mean, if you're talking 5 stars. But yeah, no, also, suppose a worthy point to mention it is I really haven't done any of that kind of stuff for last year at least. Okay, let's do Taskmaster again. Hood can counter 66 boss? Yes, Hood can counter 66 boss, but it's a really long fight, man. It's like several hundred hits because his damage output just isn't there. Oh, this is a good special too, man. Just check that damage out. Unfortunately, can't get to a new one. Respect for what? I mean, it's nothing I'm particularly proud of or ashamed of. It's just one of those things that happen. And yeah. What's up, Amino? How are you doing, man? Is gifting bugged? I get this message saying the feature has been temporarily disabled. Please try again. I don't think it's bugged. I have been able to gift to people. Yeah, Gwenpool used to be considered. She really didn't age well, did she now? Because 50 hits is just too much. How does he know about the history? He knew about it for like a year. That's the thing. He used to be kind of quote-unquote friends with me as well, and a lot of it I just told him myself. And then when I started doing YouTube, initially this guy was also really kind of helpful with me setting up and things, and then eventually he turned into that guy. Not a lot of people would have given an honest answer. I'm over it now, thanks for being honest. You're welcome, I suppose. Best force counter for variant 4 Electro boss. Ghost, Quake do it best, but there are many champions who can cheese that fight completely. Taskmaster's quite cool, yeah. What's a merc? What he's trying to say, basically merc is somebody who gets paid for completing a content for other people. And what they are referring to are some videos where that is revealed as shocking news that it is something I used to do, even though I never really hid it. And yeah, that's what it is. So basically somebody used to pay me money to play this game. Without MD Hood not profiting, MD does help Hood quite a bit, I must say. But I used 455 Hood against the champion on the shock path in 636, worked like 3. Yeah, that would work quite well for sure. I'm sure it will have helped a lot more people. I'm hoping the YouTube has been... well, no, it hasn't actually. It's just I stopped doing that because I was kind of like, well, getting tired of it and I didn't enjoy it anymore. a while ago, and only afterwards I started doing YouTube. But no, it's nowhere near as kind of profitable. Oh, come on, just snap already. Jerk. Or did he have that node that makes him not snap, basically? Come on, 12, it's ridiculous. I mean, at least there seems to be spiked armor or something. Okay, there we go. Are you America? I just answered that one. I used to be, yes. Well, Gwenpool helped me bypass safeguard in that weird quest, Road to the Labyrinth. Yeah, that was the time when Gwenpool was shining for sure, man. That video didn't change my mind on KT, piloting was everywhere. Yeah, exactly, like, first 2 seasons of Alliance War, everybody who wanted Masters piloted, whether they started it or whether they admitted or not. That's how all of the top Platinum and Master Alliances conducted themselves, and yeah, I did it as well. Obviously, since then, since like season 2, when they took a lot of measures to kind of like stop that, then we stopped. Alright, check here, see you later, man. Is it true that HQ Sean is using mercs? Honestly, I don't even know. I doubt he is, because I have seen him play and he can play, but maybe he is. Again, I don't really talk to the guy. Like, it's not like we're best buddies. We're in same alliance, not even same battle group. Thanks, Jay. Thanks for the like button. I have zero problems clearing content for folks, but getting them legend titles seem hurt others. Is that something you did a lot of? Towards the end of it, I did a bunch, yeah. Not mainly, Labyrinth was the main thing, and yeah, Labyrinth was basically the main thing. I used to pilot a lot, nothing to be ashamed of. It was fun times. Yeah, everybody used to pilot for first couple of seasons. People ask me to clear content and pay me, I don't blame you, Katie. He's just an idea, more popular at YouTube now. Yeah, there seems to be quite a bit of that annoyment as well in that, because it all kind of, the beef, if you will, started only after that my channel got, well, grew more or less. So let's change up the champions. Thanks, Concierge, then it. My next goal in the game is to 100% 6.2, and I only have the 5th and 6th quest left. I don't know whether to rank up Doom or Thing to rank 5 for those 2 bosses, not Symbiote Supreme or what. I do Doom. I definitely do Doom, man, because it's prestige and Doom can solo 6-6 champion boss. Thought Kabam bans people or that? Not really, no. You probably more Lowlands that you can remember. That's fair now. How do I feel about bots for Arena? Oh, I hate them. I think like that's one thing though, and it might not seem too good or different. I actually kind of like took pride in the fact that I was able to play the game well, and well enough for people want me to play it for them. When it comes to all of the shady units and bots and crap like that, where you're essentially doing fraud or like this botted units and crap like that, no, I don't like it and I hate it and I don't think it's cool at all. And I always paid quite a lot of attention to stay away from that as much as I could, and I was never involved in kind of like selling or doing any of that. I was just literally doing content and playing the game. Keep getting God tier chance but don't know who to use. Give me some of your kebab, see you luck for the 5 stars. Man, did you see my last opening? It used to be the pilot for my BG back in the day, till it was no longer allowed, and our alliance fell apart because the players just couldn't hang out. Yeah, one of my old alliances fell apart for that as well. Play some Gwenpool? Alright, let's select the champion. So I'm gonna take in Gwenpool. Who else I want to take in? When I'm not even gonna bother making a video about it, man. Yeah, since the docking started, that changed a lot, and then people kind of moved to different alliances and found their own homes. Yeah, exactly, Branko. I'm not going to make some sort of beef videos and stuff. I'm actually gonna bring in magic as well, because why not? A bit of Hyperion. Who else? A bit of Ronin. And Spider-Gwen. Also, I can 100% assure everyone that the amount of help you can get out of this channel can't even be measured by money. Thanks, Sabino. I have always kind of tried to give out quite a bit of hints. Man, ain't nothing wrong with getting paid by doing what you love. I mean, people come to you. It's not like you're doing everything. Yeah, that's also true. It was pretty much always mouth-to-mouth kind of thing. Oh, Gamora. Yes, I do have her as a 4-star. I'll bring her in for the last quest. Forgot about that. Sorry. Oh yeah, that bit I actually genuinely found funny when he started thinking that I'm buying subscribers and using like U-bots or some crap like that. Because I was surprised as well, as much as anybody, that one streamer would get up to 1,000 viewers. But then again, that same night, like Legacy got up to 1,500 viewers, and it just seemed like a very weird night overall. But hey, shake my head. I wanted a beef video. Nah. You can go and ask I like make a 3rd video about it, man. Oh man, I got level 3, I didn't want to get level 3. Man, I love the Hyperion can spam heavies now. What's up, Zach? How are you doing? KT, you just became my favorite YouTuber. Why, thank you. Damn it, my voice is starting to go as well. Force the culture. Nope. Just watch Alex vids, or as much as I could here. Why is he only bringing this up now? The live stream thing didn't say anything. Well, yeah, that's also, well, you can ask him that, because he actually has been on this channel. He was helping me out at the beginning as I was making the channel. KT is a Trump of the community, deflects hate and becomes strong. Thanks, I think. You can try 6.3. Yeah, 6.3 isn't too bad. The thing that is bad in 6.3 is the health pulls, man. You need some sort of like attack boost or suicide masteries or something, otherwise they just last forever. Most of the nodes, if you have the right answers, aren't bad. Took my Hyperion up as my first rank 5 the other day. Yeah, man. I'm actually considering putting Hyperion as the best cosmic character in the game currently. Honestly, he's amazing and rare. Why, thank you. Even though I'm the shadiest person about. Took my I like skills as the Nick Cannon of the Eminem and Nick Beef. Yeah, exactly. I just don't find it worth it, you know, because as I have said before, I have spent a large portion of my life getting away from like really bad things in life. Like I grew up really rough and really poor, and there was like a lot of alcoholism, violence, and all sorts of kind of stuff you could expect in post-Soviet Union kind of like new country. And I have worked very hard to realize that I am out of the high school. I have no intention of going back, and if there's one thing that I don't miss in high school is all the fake shit drama crap, and also that it's pointless to try and kind of like pretend what you're not. So anybody who's interested, obviously those streams are still there on Super Channel. I said a lot of stupid things while I was drunk. Some of them I meant, some of them I didn't. And yeah, it is what it is kind of thing, but pretending I'm better than that or I didn't do that, no. As a fake bot, I want to thank you for answering all my questions, helping me with variant 1 guides and some disgusting fights and other variants. Thank you, man. In your best champions 2018 you have Neymar as third. Do you think worth the generic gem? It depends on the size of your roster. There are many champions you should focus on before you focus on Neymar. If you have advanced rosters, and Neymar has a utility that you desperately do need, but it's not kind of like day-to-day necessity. Do you think is better for 6.3 Hyperion or Corvus? Hyperion overall. Can you help me out my new channel? Don't worry. After I start doing well, you can get jealous of me and start throwing shade at me. For sure, man. Katie, when will the Human Torch and Alice buff come out? I think they are delayed to February now. More information on that will be in January. Quick question, where am I from? I'm from Latvia. And I generally am starting to think that I'm valuing Hyperion more than Corvus, man. Yeah, Ant-Man with Aegon is by the way insane. I definitely know what you mean, Zohai. It's so annoying. You awaken your 6-star Namor? Dude, congrats, that's insane. Instead of 6-star Namor awakening, I took my Cyclops blue version to 660, man, that stung. But I'll be honest, since I pulled like a regular, well, I pulled a 6-star out of regular Cavalier Crystal, so that was neat. So I'm not too kind of heartbroken about it. Come on, here's that Mega Bleed. There you go. When is Hulkbuster buff coming out? We don't know yet, there has been no information on that. Do you think it's time for a Turkish mod too? What? Modding and mercing are two different things. I have never modded, I have no knowledge of that. I never wanted to get involved with it, and when I did merc, I used my 2 fingers. That's about it. Quick question, please. Oh. Clearing more content in game. Rank 5 Stealth, Spidey or Mysterio, both duped. Possibly Spidey, man. Overall. Hulkbuster buff, when do I think it will happen? I think it's gonna be a good 3 months or so. Why Emma Frost is better for 6-star rank up? Quite simple, because Emma does not need her awakened ability at all, and overall, even ranked up, even awakened, Emma Frost just has all the immunities, ability to bypass evades, and good damage output without a need to ramp it up. So that being said, I value Emma Frost unawakened probably above Sabretooth awakened, even, if that makes sense. I just think Emma Frost is a really overlooked champion. And the problem with her is you need to play her in like specific ways and styles to kind of get the best out of her, because people complain often that you can't use her there or here because you can't always stay in diamond form. Well, you can stay in diamond form pretty much almost always, outside of throwing special attacks. And there is just so much good about Emma. Also that heavy attack when it doesn't give opponent any power is so useful in many different situations. What is Alec even care? He says he doesn't care about She-Hulk, but makes it with... Yeah, I don't know, man, why he does what he does, but I hope it works out for him. Again, I have no intention of getting offended or pissed off at whatever he says. Let him do his thing. If it works out for him, good. If it doesn't, probably even better. And that's about it. Thanks, Branko. Oh. What does it take? I don't know, man. So long as you kind of come to the streams and are active, then eventually you will get a mod, man. And Quake will practice and she will do everything she does for me, man. Quake is a direct mirror of a player that is using her. It's kind of fascinating in reality. Like, for instance, when I know I'm like ill or sleepy, I know I'm gonna be making mistakes with Quake, because that is how kind of like tight the gap there is. If I haven't woken up properly, or if I'm like, when I was ill, I still finished the fights with Quake, didn't die, but I got tagged a couple times in every fight, and you could directly see how the fact that I don't feel optimal physically affected my gameplay with Quake, more so than it would with any other champion. Dungeons are coming out on Monday, Shadow. Rank 2 6-star Domino or rank 5 5-star? Rank 2 6-star Domino, man. Is Suicide Mastery real? Yes, I do believe so. I use Suicide Masteries for most of the kind of proper new endgame content, and I feel it makes a large difference. What people also don't realize, for instance, when you are comparing how, I don't know, Seaton or whoever does their streams, like, for instance, Seaton always throws on a max boost pack without suicides, and I just play with suicides, have same amount of damage, obviously much less small room for error, but I don't boost for like these 6.2, 6.3 streams and stuff like that in general. Maybe a bit for a couple of fights, but not really, especially not like initial clears. So yeah, suicides does make clearing endgame content so much easier, man. Trying to play Quake with sweaty hands, yeah, that's also quite true. Vision Arcus or Medusa? I would wait to see what happens with Vision Arcus, how they change him, if they change him, because currently he's bugged, man. Bishop underrated? Nah, I don't think he's particularly underrated. I mean, there's some cool stuff he can do, but he's like very specific niche champ, and the problem for Bishop is the things that he can do, other champions can do better. Can you max out 4-star Ghost? Yes, for sure, man. Maxed out for this event? Yeah, you will have no problems, man. How to beat Electro and Magic? Yeah, well, how to beat Electro, essentially you need to use somebody like Quake, Namor, Omega, you know, Crossbones to a degree, Black Widow, Gwenpool, stuff like that, because they can essentially shut down the damage back. And how to deal with Magic? Well, Magic is even easier because there are more answers. Like, oh, Archangel works well for Electro and Magic. Magic is Mystic, so Human Torch and Blade will absolutely shred her. Power control champions, if you can absolutely power lock her, you can destroy her. Magic has so many answers now. Can you max out 4-star? Answered that one. If you had to choose between ranking up Void or Thing 5-star, which should you go with? Me, right now, Thing, but only because Thing's utility piece is the one that I'm missing, and that is going unstoppable, kind of on your will. I was planning to rank up my Awakened rank 4 Hyperion, but I pulled the Nick Fury and I have Sparkle, so I can rank 3. Who do you think I should go up first? Thing is, Nick Fury should not go up if he's not Awakened, I think. But I would do... If Sparkles is awakened, I'll probably do Sparkles first, man. Hyperion is great, but he really benefits from awakened ability to become fantastic. Sting Wars rank 5 with possible nerf coming. I don't know how that nerf looks like exactly, so we don't know what that difference is going to be in the damage. Daughter opened me 3 Great Existing Crystals. Stark Sentinel. Awakened Stark Sentinel Gold. I'd go with Sentinel either way, probably. Skin for a friend. Would you rank 5 Gilly 29 if you're an endgamer? Only if you have a lot of champions ranked up. Because she's not like the most practical day-to-day champion, but she's one of those champions that's kind of good to have. That makes sense. So, when you say endgamer, you really need to be towards the higher end of the endgamer for me to say that Gilly 2099 today is a good rank up. Because we don't know if she's going to work well in Abyss and stuff. And I still think Fast Dash will be usable in Abyss for sure, man. Currently waiting for Warlock to be in the feature that have like 140k 5-star shot. That's awesome, man. Warlock is awesome. I love Warlock. I'm not gonna lie, I really like him. Oh man, I messed up. I should not have taken this fight. This fight was one of the initial traps for Gwenpool. Now I need to wait if I don't want to get smacked. Okay, good. Oh man, I made a mistake. Should not have hit his block. If I stun him, I'm basically screwed. Man, this is such a poor decision. Okay, I suppose at this point we're somewhat safe anyways. Should not be proccing those armor ups much. Yeah, oh. Well, I can break that. What's up, Lizard? How you doing? Oh yeah, Corvus is so good against this guy, man. The Black Panther Civil War used to be such a annoying Alliance War defender till people got used to no parry thing. It might depend on the phone, probably, because I always end up playing with like one of the later issue iPhones, so I can't really compare, but I don't really have much experience with lower phones, so could be that as well. And yeah, very nice to see you here, Lizard. Pleasure to see you on the stream. What's your opinion, Hall of Heroes? Kind of find them a little... I think they are a bit too long. Overall, I like it. I like the fact that they are simple, straight path. I think the rewards are decent when you put it all together. I think they're just a bit too long. My iPhone constantly asking me to get updated, and I'm delaying that update for no reason at all, but it's annoying. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I still end up counting in my head quite often with many champions, like the number of hits. Come on, that should finish it, almost. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Is week 3 out yet? I don't think so. I think it's coming out like early next week. Let's do hype. I'm fixing the lol path. It'll be fun using Aegon. The pro. How many items? Depends how well you play, but with that setup you should not really be needing many at all. I don't know. it will probably kind of like directly depend on how well you play, but I'd suspect like 5 revives maybe, I don't know. I'm used to champions animation, so it... Dr. What bit? I don't quite understand that comment. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can have quite an easy time, man. Okay, now we have last quest left of week 2. So, I'm gonna take in Gamora, even though she probably will take quite a long time as a 4-star. I'm gonna take in Vision Arcus as well, because he's fun. And I'm gonna take in Carnage, because he's fun. And where's that Gamora? And then we're gonna take in somebody... Goldpool? That Goldpool is always cool. And Venom, why not? See, they kind of synergize well. What's up, Osman? How do you? Don't know how to get my Aegon awakened. I really want him. Sure, you can get him soon. How though? How we finished all the content? Is Unstoppable Colossus good? No, it's bad. Unstoppable Colossus is like very bad. Okay, let's go. I think I don't even have to get to like level 3 now. I think this is gonna be good enough. Yeah. They mock Silver Lemon also, okay, he becomes the best Silver Lemon player. Nice, Wolverine. Thanks, Xena. I mean, the thing is, Silver Surfer, I actually kind of enjoy playing with him. He's quite fun. But, like, Ronin is quite fun as well. Doesn't mean he's a great champion. But overall, when it comes to actually playing with Silver Surfer, I kind of like... Just don't think... He's also not, like, the best. He's, like, really kind of, like, in similar boat as Ronin, in my opinion. Thanks, Raoul. Sunspot or Havoc? That's wildly discussed debate. General consensus is pretty much like this. Havoc is slightly better overall. Oh man, I messed up. So yeah, Havoc is slightly better than Sunspot is, but Sunspot sure as hell is much more fun. Okay, so... that didn't do much. Oh, come on. See, there was a reason why I didn't take in Gamora. I'm so dead. Well, at least this one did some damage, but I lost most of my buffs. Can I finish it out? Okay, I'm just gonna play as I don't have a care in the world. Can't even really parry with 3% health. Alright, well, that's finished the job. Looking in for a like, Eddie. Have an amazing. Thanks, Akash, man. Like Havoc, but I still have had him for a while and still haven't seen need to rank for him. I'm actually currently in between deciding whether who is gonna go up. I'm probably gonna make a decision tomorrow. Whether it's gonna be Sunspot, Havoc, Domino, Archangel, or Colossus, basically. Do you know you're the only one live right now? I did not know that. Pulled him as a 6-star today. Wanted opinions. 6-star who? Oh, you mean Havoc? Well, then you got my opinion. Got scammed twice for Grandmaster Crystals. Do not trade with anybody you do not know, man, for sure. Literally watch all your videos, load your progression video, helped me a lot. Oh, that's awesome, Roll. I'm happy it did help you, man. What's up, Thanos? How are you doing? Oh yeah, Cold Snap is the thing that prevents them from evading, basically. And I just realized I took 4 Cosmic Champs. New Star Wars movie. I have not seen it yet, but I hope it's cool. So I hope you enjoyed, Bitty. Thank you very much for popping in the stream, man. Okay, so the shenanigans of Gold Pool. Right? This is what we do first. Get that promise buff. And then we're just gonna go to town. There we go. Good day, KT. What's up, you ain't your mama? I'm having a decent day, I suppose. No, not really, man. I was sick for most of the day. Stayed in the bed till like 2-3 p.m, man. I wasn't really well. I couldn't fall asleep as well last night, man. It was a nightmare. Havoc was fun for variant 4 boss. Electro, yeah, he's quite good there. Is 4-star Warlock any good for variant 3? It's difficult. Not 4-star like Sentinel and 4-star Ghost do better than 4-star Warlock, just because Warlock is not really the hardest hitting champ, you know. So it's much more chip damage involved and stuff like that. Our alliance, I don't even know where we're gonna land. I'm quite confident we are going to land in top 10 somewhere, because we do have some whales. Exactly where it's gonna be, obviously nobody knows. So yes, I think they are. I mean, me, I can't really contribute much to the gifting event, and I haven't, which is kind of sucky. I feel bad for it, but yeah, there are some people in my alliance with some really big scores, man. Why is there a 24-hour arena? No, do you like? I don't know, man. That was one of the silliest ideas. They should have at the very least made a selector for that arena. Alright, Gus, I'll catch you next time, man. Is it worth to spend all of my units free-to-play player on getting as far as possible? No. It's worth to kind of, I mean, it's worth spending units on gifting event for items you would use units for anyways, like potions and refills and revives, if you can still get the milestones, if you know what I mean. Because milestones have quite a lot of good stuff in there. So if you're free to play player, just try and play kind of wise, exchange potions, refills, revives with your alliance mates, and get those bonus milestones, man. Because realistically, if you have, but let's say 1000 or 500 units right now, but if you're gonna have to buy an energy refill or a revive 2 weeks later, then why basically don't get it now? Those are useful items. Don't do the gifting crystal stuff, because that's not a good value for money at all. But getting items you would be getting either way and getting some extra stuff for it is obviously always good. Alright, I'm out. Have a good rest of the stream. Good luck on your crystal pulls. Thanks, Blonde Ginger. That's a funny name as well. But hey, thank you, man. Yeah, exactly. So, and yeah, I have never been a big fan of that gifting event, because gifting event, in its essence, outside of few very nice people that have like legitimately, for instance, sent me some gifts and stuff like that, feels so much more like a trading event, if you know what I mean. You're not really gifting typically, or most people aren't. Everybody's trading items. So instead of Christmas gifting event, this might as well be Wall Street Exchange Week or something in the middle of January, because it's not really, you know, in spirit of gifting. Everybody is interested in getting the gifts back for whatever they send out. Greater giftings are only once a year, but the things in the greater gifting crystals are available for pretty much every day in the year. Christmas unit deals, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in Christmas unit deals, they typically add crystal shards, or those are New Year's deals, I don't know. But I think it's gonna be a bunch of 5 and 6 star shards and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what they typically do about Christmas. They definitely do add some stuff in the unit packs, but yeah, I think it's gonna be crystal shards mainly. I would love to see some tier 2 alpha though myself, because I'm super short on tier 2 alphas. It's like the bottleneck of my account. If tier 4 basics you can still somewhat acquire at a reasonable pace, you know, tier 2 alphas just seem to be dragging everything down. Like currently I think I'm back up to 8 tier 5 basics, and I have like 9 or 8 tier 2 alphas, man. So last I checked, you need more tier 2 alphas per each rank up. Oh come on, why did you throw that heavy attack there? And this kind of sucked. This sucked even more, made a mistake. Oh man, I'm being super scruffy here. Either way, we got the shutter done. There we go. I got 5,006 shards from 1 and I was sad because I'm nowhere near crystal still. You shouldn't be sad, that's an excellent pull, man. That's a crazy good pull. Sooner or later you can get the rest of the 5,000 and then you're gonna be happy. Because yeah, 5,000 shards is a really good pull, man. How many fights we have still left? Because at some point I need to go and jump and do some IQ as well. I'll probably be doing like a longer stream tomorrow, possibly. Depends how I feel, because yeah, my neck is starting to go as well, and my voice and stuff. But you know, it's just one of those things. I'm sure it's gonna get better. I have 24 FNT to all and not a single champion that ever knocked them off. Sorry to hear. Alright, man. I am definitely struggling with tier 12 so much, man. In opinion, I have both 5-star Hyperion and Medusa duped. And rank 5, 65. So I can rank up my next either Corvus or Luke Cage. I'd go with Corvus for sure, man. Savage. I'd definitely still go with Corvus. Corvus is... Even though I keep praising Hyperion and saying that Hyperion is potentially kind of like better and stuff like that, the truth of the matter is that Corvus is still pretty much like AQ king, and the amount of potions and stuff and time and stress he can save you in Alliance Quest is insane. Even if a maxed out 5-star Corvus is sliding out of kind of like relevance in 6.3, he was still good, crazy good for 6.1. He was still good enough for 6.2. 6.3 health pools are a bit too large to use Corvus kind of like, if you're not completely boosted up, maxing everything out. But at the same time, AQ is still there, War is still there, he's still so easy to use and so good and such a great unit saver in Alliance Quest, so can still go with Corvus, man. Corvus or Hype, if you use him already in AW, then definitely Corvus, man. And also, like, if you have suicides, I'd say that's a really important thing as well. If you have suicides, definitely Corvus. If you don't play suicides, then I'd kind of think about would I use for Do You Bleed path in 6.2? The best option you have, Kevin, is just take Corvus and hit their blocks only. That's honestly the best option, because with Bleed you're not gonna get far. I remember Rogue fight. I used Blade. I spent about 10 minutes fighting Blade. And I just quit because I did like 10% damage. So just taking Corvus, hit their blocks and you're good. Ooh, Swashbuckler coming in with a 5er, man. Kabam Steve, about Kabam Mike. Oh, you're thinking about that gifting video, right? Thanks, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start that Steve thing, like where I give shoutouts to Steve all the time, actually. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But either way, man, huge thank you. It definitely cheered me up. Hakabam said that health pools are for... No, they have not said anything for Abyss yet, officially. But you can probably expect the 5-6 million. Are you able to trade a Greater Gifting Crystal? I would rather not, Kush, because I only have 600 units. I don't really want to spend them. What's up, Ali SH? You just joined. Oh, then you missed a lot, man. We have had quite interesting stream, I suppose. Let's go against Mordo. Oh, look at that. Where's your weight, punk? You went through a level 2, thank you. Oh. Man, this Mordo is pretty much on the buttering board here. Oh, come on. Really? Really? What a hole. I missed the Alex stuff. I want to hear your take. Well, then you're gonna have to re-watch the stream, but my take is fairly simple. Let him say what he wants, man. I'm not too bothered. If you have any direct questions to me, you want me answering, I can do that. But that's about it, man. He's bugged, man. He is bugged. Unfortunately, because if he would be working like this, and I would know that he's gonna stay working like this, I'd take him to rank 2. Since when did I stream? It's been a bit over an hour, man. Corvus or Captain Marvel movie with 6-star Fury to 565. If you have Nick ranked up already, I would rank up Captain Marvel movie, probably. Yeah. What's up, James? How am I doing, man? Who are we gonna use here? Bit of carnage. Sounds like he legitimately hates your gut. Yeah, it does, man. So hurtful. I mean, again, as I said before, I have graduated high school. I have no particular interest in high school type of drama. If he doesn't like me that much, then he can keep doing what he's doing. But you can only kind of like affect so much in your life, right? And what he does is not one of the things that I care for. So, not also gonna let it kind of upset me, I guess you'd say. Shady Russian. The problem with that is one of the most offensive things. I'm not really a Russian though, am I? I mean, you have ever tried denying that you used to Merc? Thought it was common knowledge. I haven't said, yeah, exactly. Like, I have not tried to deny it, and I never intended to. And he interpreted it as like, as I'm trying to hide it, which is fair enough. But in reality, it was just one of those things I didn't think it's necessary to talk about much. But hey. Again, you will never please everybody, and you'll never be liked by everyone. No matter how potentially nice you are, there will always be people who don't like you, or no matter how potentially awful you are, some people are gonna dig that too. So why sweat the small stuff? And what's up, Katie Candy? How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Watching this beef is guilty pleasure for yours. But that's the thing, I don't really have a beef with him. Like, yeah, I just don't particularly care. Do you still mad? No. I don't. I stopped a bit before I started doing YouTube. We used to just ranking up my 5-star Nick Fury to 565 or my 6-star Nick Fury rank 2. 6-star Nick Fury rank 2. Nick Fury's signature level pretty much doesn't matter. So I definitely recommend taking up the 6-star. Well, think about it like this. If you were open about it, people would try to say that you're advertising your service or something. Lose-lose. Yeah, exactly. This is one of those kind of like lose-lose things. Therefore, he had actually threatened to make that video many times before, and I was kind of like, please do, like, make it. I generally... It's one of those things that obviously I thought about it before as well, and especially if somebody flaunts it in your eyes. And it's not one of those things I kind of want to bring up myself, because that would, yeah, be technically advertising it or whatnot. But at the same time, I just kind of wanted to get it done and over with. So to like a large degree, I'm generally kind of like relieved he did what he did right now. So as soon as this and when this does blow over, I'm gonna be free of it, you know. So that actually, I suppose it kind of feels nice. I should send him a thank you letter, I guess. Because yeah, the more I think about it, because I knew that eventually he's gonna do that or try and do that or something. I suppose it's better if he did it now. Should I rank 5 Venom? I don't have any better options. Yeah, Venom is a solid rank up, man. There was a guy in comments who said that you are not Russian, you are from Latvia. I just deleted all his messages. Yeah, that he likes doing that. I actually... I'll be honest, like, I quickly checked out the first video. I didn't even watch it fully, and I haven't even watched the second one. But how dare you donate to make him puke? Because I was drunk myself, figured it would be fun. And he did though, so that was fun. I actually have a short gif of him puking on the stream. I still saved that video. But yeah, Venom is a decent rank 5 choice, don't sweat it. Really good, even for map 7. So he can do like buffed up, he can do distract, there is a spider path, so on and so forth. So he's really decent there. But hey, we got a chunk of like rebuffs and stuff, so that's cool. Oh no, we're not going to replay it. Ooh, we got another gift here. 5 refills from Legendary Pui. Thank you so much. I just noticed that you sent them over. And I'll leave them unclaimed because I have exchanged some refills. But a huge shout out and thank you to you, man. You have a vid? He said he didn't. What video? Oh yeah, definitely. You have yourself, he has his, ignores BS. You'll come out looking fine if you don't school. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like trying to say. Let him do what he wants to do. I'm not crying in a corner about it. What's up, Arnik? How are you doing, man? Nice to see so many people like Venom. Yeah, Venom is awesome, man. Any content where mutant champions shine Nothing particular. There is no such thing as like variant 3, for instance, like was for Tech Champions. But yeah, I think that will pretty much do for today. I'll just quickly claim this, and then we can open 3 map 7 crystals, and then we're gonna be done with today's stream, guys. I'll try and be back up sometime soon for a bit longer and do something a bit more interesting, but I just wanted to kind of get this stream out of the way because I knew many people have a lot of questions and they're gonna want to hear my comments and inputs and stuff like that, so I just wanted to kind of like show myself and say what I had to say, I suppose. What do you think of Sunspot? Love it. I think he is he's probably bottom of top 5 in Mutant class, or close to it. I think he's slightly worse than Havoc if you have one-on-one choice, but he's a lot more fun than Havoc. But again, either way, that will do for today, guys. You have been fantastic. Hugely appreciate all the support and every one of you hanging about. And yeah, I think that is going to be the stream today. It is a vegetarian, he can get stomach for the beef. I just don't find a worthy opponent for the beef, I would say. But either way, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. I'll try and be back tomorrow. And yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic evening. See ya.